Dr. Clive is with him now, sir.
What happened?
It would appear he fell, Mr. Bush.
Fell?
So it would seem, sir.
Are you all right, Mr. Willard? Is she?
Quite well, sir, considering.
Mr. Willard, would you kindly retrieve the captain's pistols? They could be vital evidence, sir.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Sir, Captain was talking about mutiny, sir. We gotta catch the mutineers, he says.
Did he give you any indication as to the identity of these mutineers?
No, sir. But Mr. Hobbs was with him. Mike confided in him, sir.
Yes, thank you. Dismissed.
We need to sway him up.
Yes, very well. Mr. Bush, get a tackle rigged.
Right, sir. Mr. Hornblower, Mr. Kennedy.
Mr. Hornblower, about this accident.
Sir.
Never mind, no, never mind, it'll keep.
Sir? Thank you, Mr. Willard.
Lift them together now. Steady.
Pistol, sir.
Very well. Over there. Will you survive?
I think so.
Will you recover?
Depends on what you mean by recover. He's very severely concussed.
I think what Mr. Buckland means is will he recover sufficiently to resume command?
Impossible to say. His skull's intact. That's all I can tell you.
Our being on continuous watch, sir.
We'll go with the captain's orders until we know more.
Aye, sir.
But what else can I do? He might wake up this afternoon, for God's sake. Then what?
Out of my way, please, Mr. Hobbs.
I don't seem able to move. Awkward, isn't it? Can't be helped. Though, you can help me, sir.
In what way?
Well, I was wondering what happened to the captain. And I fancy you know exactly what happened.
Get out of my way or I shall report to you. How can I help you with that? I wasn't there.
Oh, I think you can, sir. For when the captain's recovered, there'll be shootings and hangings aboard this ship. And you won't want to fall foul of those. So I think you'll tell me. After all, you wouldn't want to see your young neck stretched like a chicken. Sir.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Mr. Buckland, we didn't do anything.
Perhaps not. We all know what was said.
Yes, but to no effect. The events overtook us.
That does not mean that I'm comfortable with it.
We did nothing other than consider our options in those circumstances.
Fate intervened, Mr. Buckland.
And the air smells all the better for it.
The captain's incapacity is not a matter for celebration, Mr. Kennedy. Unless and until Dr. Clive pronounces otherwise, I would remind you that he is still in charge of this ship.
You want me to wake him, sir?
He hasn't slept for days. Let him have a little longer.
I don't envy his position. He's the one that would have to assume command. But the responsibility weighs heavy. Why don't you get some sleep, Mr. Kennedy? I'll stand watch for you.
Thank you, Mr. Bush. but I will share the watch with you.
Very well.
Two-day sail from Santo Domingo.
Not long to whip this crew into fighting shape.
No, Mr. Bush, but I'm sure the task will not prove beyond us.
How did it happen?
How did what happen?
How did the captain fall down the hatchway?
I think he must have overbalanced.
Is that all?
All? What do you mean, all?
You know what I mean. You were there.
Mr. Buckland's compliments, and can you both attend him in the captain's cabin immediately?
He's lost his memory, you say?
Yes, he does not remember his accident at all, or the hours preceding it.
Is he capable at present of commanding this ship? It needs to be established, Dr. Clive.
At present, no.
Then we all know where we stand.
For the present, we do.
How do you propose to treat him?
We're bleeding him. I may purge him later. I've yet to refine a regime. He's certainly calmer.
Calmer? In what way has he not been calm? He looks comatose.
That may be a natural reaction to his memory loss and so on, to his injuries.
And what was this quite natural reaction?
He became a little agitated, that is all.
How? In what way agitated?
He showed symptoms, not extreme, of a certain paraphrenesis with occasional frenetical impulses.
And in plain English?
I could perceive certain symptoms, as I say, tendencies which led me to suppose some irritation of the meninges, brain lining, in plain English, which caused me to think.
In plain English, Dr. Clive, is the captain capable of resuming command?
No.
Thank you.
For the time being.
Oh, we're back there again, are we?
And we won't know, will we, if you keep him in this condition?
What do you mean?
You're giving him laudanum, aren't you?
What business is it of yours? I'm his doctor.
One does not need to be a doctor to know the effects of an opiate.
Well, you're dosing him with laudanum, Dr. Clive. Well, are you?
A certain dosage seems to be appropriate.
How will we ever know if the captain is capable of running the ship if you're keeping him in a constant state of sedation? You will oblige me, Dr. Clive, by leaving off your drugging of the captain.